Greetings everybody. My name is Spelele Shlobo. Today we are talking about worship. Yeah, this is a topic I love. You know why? Some people I know, they would think I would be talking about music. Music got nothing to do with worship. Everyone is a worshiper, especially every believer, every Christian, everyone who is born of God, that person is a worshiper. You know, there are 197 scriptures in the Bible that talk about worship, but never mention music. Music is not mentioned in those 197 scriptures in the Word of God. And my question is, how? In our churches, whenever we are about to receive the Word of God or to listen to the Word of God, we say, church, let us go and worship. And my question is, how? The Bible doesn't mention this. So, being a singer, actually, it doesn't make you a worshiper. It doesn't make you a worshiper. So what is worship then? If when uthi siphelele worship is not music, but when we know ukuthi whenever we want to worship, we need to play music, we need to have band, we need to have lights and their mic. C sharp, please give me C sharp. Give me F. Nice. That's a wonderful artistic work. I love it. It's beautiful. Music is a way of expressing worship. It is not worship. Music will never be worship. It is the way. Some of you, they're just asking me, what is the difference between praise and worship? Then, when the Word of God mentions praise, it says, "Let us give praise." But when it talks about worship, it said worship offer. Worship, it's an offering. Worship is an offering. So remember, one pastor said, who recently these days preaching about worship, he said, you can never give an offering without umuntu omnikezayo that offering knowing what is it that you're giving, and that person that you are giving the offering to will have to decide what is it that he wants. This pastor also made an example of Isaac and his father, that God wanted to be worshipped through the offering of this guy's son. So you can never worship God without him telling you what is it that he wants for you to worship him. But with praise, we just collect our things and think, and this is what God has done for us, and then boom, we can worship. So it's very important. This is very important. This is very nice. So what is worship then? I've written some things down here. What is worship? Is a life, a dedicated lifestyle, a dedication. It's a life dedicated to God. You haven't sing. You're just living a life. That's worship. A life. Okay. No, but I said worship is not a sound. I love this. Worship is not a sound, but a worship is a smell. It's a smell. It is what? A smell. God inhaled this. Yeah, that's how when he described the beauty and the goodness of the worship, he smells it. Imagine having a very bad lifestyle and singing at the same time. Tell me what the smell could be. Another thing I said, worship is surrendering. You surrender when you worship. You surrender every day. There's no way that you can live to yesterday with the worship of today. Yes. So worship is a principle. Worship is prayer offering. Romans 12, I quoted Romans 12, the clean sacrifice. Let us sacrifice. Let us give our bodies as a living sacrifice. That's worship. That's worship. Worship is a transaction from the Creator. Worship is a prayer and a word life. So music is just a grandson or a granddaughter. So it's worship, then it gives birth to prayer and the word of God, which is the word of life. Then again, all music laba bezizans. Okay. Genesis 24, worship is place of killing, not of singing. When we worship, it's where we are killed. It's where we are killed. Worship can never rise above the appetite of the word. Yabona ukuthanda izwi likaNkulunkulu utho mhlambe uhlezi ucula ungalithanda izwi likaNkulunkulu. Worship can never. Worship know his place. Let me say his. Okay, let me say she. Worship, she knows his place. She know her place. She can never dwell in you and be part of you if you don't read the word, because the word is the supreme of God. Unkulunkulu, he just put the word. That's why sometimes, that's very good. That's why sometimes he said, Jesus is his word. And you do understand? He never said worship is my first priority, but his word is his first priority. So worship cannot rise above that. So worship can never. I don't want to talk too much today, but thank you so much. Go and worship God with your life, not with your music. Music should be the trying of your worship. Yeah. Thank you so much. I love you.